Hello everyone, welcome back if you've been here around lately. So in today's build we have a cozy cafe and also book nook kind of build. It's a build for anyways. So I've been thinking, it's cozy season. It's always like so nice when you see those like very aesthetic pictures on the internet with like a coffee and reading a book in like a cafe or something. And so I also was thinking, my favorite word to build into for the autumn season and in general would be either Copperdale, which came with high school years, or Henford on Bagley, which came with cottage living. Those two words are probably on my top favorite words, and I would always build in those words no matter what. And I wanted to kind of build like a farm inspired build, or I don't know, mostly farm inspired builds, because I don't know, I'm just loving it and it makes me miss my home a lot. It makes me miss my home, where I grew up, and we had like a garden house, we had chickens, we have all those things, like more of a countryside lifestyle, and that I miss. And so but for today's build we are sticking with just a cafe and also a bookstore kind of build. So just so you know, you can turn this build into either the lot type as a cafe because it works, it has all the requirements, or a library because I also made the requirements for library, so it's up to you. I uploaded on the gallery as a cafe though, and so you can download it for free on my Patreon or on my gallery. You can find it on my Patreon by clicking the link down below, or you can find it on my gallery by searching it with the hashtag Seymour Adelina, or just by my EAID, which is Seymour_Adelina. But and it's playtested. And when I say playtested, you have to expect that probably it's not perfectly playtested, but I tried my best. I playtested all the sitting areas and also the bathroom, and everything seemed to be working, so I hope that's fine. And when I'm playtesting, usually I'm just rushing it and I don't really mind it too much. So for today's build, I thought that I wanted this to look like a very fitting build for Brightchester, the word that came with Discovery University, and I wanted it to look very, very cozy, very nice. Obviously, I cannot get to the level of Jessica Pye. If you know Jessica Pye, she's a creator of Sims content, and I love her builds. They are very detailed, and I think she's one of the best creators I've ever seen out there in The Sims, and I love her builds. I love to keep her videos in the background usually and have a look, but wow, that's amazing. And so that also was a bit of an inspiration for me. I was like, why am I not building in Brightchester? I'm barely touching this world and I should build more in here. And so I decided for autumn this would be the perfect world, and so the perfect style of a build. And so I wanted this build to be two separate entrances, as you see, because I wanted it to be maybe it used to be two separate stores, two separate parts of a building, and maybe now they just put an archway inside so you can connect the library to the cafe part, and so therefore you can just enter here and you can have your coffee upstairs, which is on the first floor or second floor, depends where you're living in the world and how you call it, but I will call it ground floor, first floor, and or second, I don't know, I'm getting confused because it always switches. But anyways, upstairs we have the cafe, and downstairs we have the toilet and the library. And so your Sims can either get a book, enjoy reading a book, but it's kind of annoying because this becomes very overcrowded when Sims start visiting this lot, so that becomes a bit chaotic, and it's pretty annoying, not gonna lie. And other than that, I used a lot of packs because I did a poll a very long time ago, and it was a winner that the winner was why does it sound when I'm saying winner I'm thinking like literally a winner dog? I don't know why, I'm sorry. Anyways, we're getting away from the subject, from the main point. The choice that won was more packs, so I tried building with more packs, but Jeez, that's very, 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 very complicated for me because I'm so overwhelmed. I'm not used to building with so many packs anymore because I have so many packs and they just keep adding more packs to this game and never stops, and there are so many packs and that's very overwhelming. So I should start using maybe the tool that James created for the tool. He teaches you can just copy paste what packs you want to remove from your game. You go on yep and you just remove them and they disappear from your game, but not forever obviously, and just so you deactivate them so you can build with only a limited amount of packs and not have to filter all the time. And yeah, that's annoying. That's also a thing that I hate because in this game, if you filtered only a few packs in the filter bar, then if you copy an item, then it resets the filter and then you have to filter it again and again and again every time you copy an item. But I got used building with limited amount of packs that I don't do that anymore and I can control that, and so I'm proud of that. But still, so many packs. It was so overwhelming. It took me hours even though it was supposed to be such a short build, but it was so overwhelming. As I said, many packs. I already repeated those two words so many times by now, but yeah. It was hard to decide on chairs, on couches, on rugs, on paintings, on everything basically. And yeah, it's even overwhelming to build with custom content because yes, when I get custom content, it's just crazy because you discover all those new beautiful items and then you get overwhelmed and you're like, what am I gonna use? Let me check what I have, blah blah blah, you know. And so yeah, also not being in the game for a very, very long time, it's also affecting that because, you know, when you don't spend too much time in the Sims, you kind of forget, you know, what's in build and buy, you know. But yeah, I've been missing a lot and I had a lot of problems this year. And yeah, I was not doing good mentally when it comes to mental health, very not good. And also still not so good, but I'm on my way. I thought then that I might have a diagnosis, but it wasn't an official one. And then I was in hospital because of my psych, and then they said, yeah, we think that's the diagnosis for you, but we cannot do it officially because to get a diagnosis we do it only in German here in the hospital, and I do not speak German. I'm coming from outside of Austria, guys. And so yeah, and then I got out, and then the psychiatrist said, I don't think it's what they said it is, I think it's something else. And yeah, it's hard to find someone to do it in English or yeah. And we are working on that, me and my boyfriend, and yeah, we're trying. But there were also very nice times of this year, and I met my boyfriend. I moved alone, and yeah, I'm trying to get back into Sims because I enjoy it, and it's the only thing in my life at this point that I was able to not give up on so far. Because Sims is something that I always come back to no matter what. So that makes me very happy because I'm having a hard time keeping up with anything I pick up, hobbies or activities, anything. And so honestly, Sims is the only thing that makes me come back to it all the time. So that makes me happy. But yeah, anyways, for the next build, I'm thinking of another CC build, but if you do have any suggestions for builds, never feel awkward or anything, just put them down in the comments. You don't even need to say anything else, just put restaurant. I don't know, something like that. And yeah, thank you for sticking up, thank you for being around. If you're how would you say, if you're how would you say, I the word is running away from me right now. Yes, it's definitely running away, believe me. If you're a regular here, but it doesn't sound so good, but if you're a friend around here, if you've been here for a long time, if you just come here and then, if you just pick out every now and then, it's thank you. And if you're new, welcome in. I'm trying my best, but it's not always the best, you know, but yeah. And so Next build is a CC build, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use some custom content from Lily's Palace, I think it's called, the creator on Patreon, and we're gonna be using a bit of folklore, maybe some traditional European vibes from Hungary, if I'm pretty sure the creator has said in the description of the custom content. And that's very similar to Mania also, where I grew up, and maybe it already gives me nostalgic vibes because it makes me think of the house I grew up in when I was small, reminds me of it, and then maybe we can recreate something similar, and yeah, that would be a nice one. And obviously I'm gonna use cottage living in that one, guys. I have to put the chickens, guys. It's not a traditional home if there are no chickens when I talk about my home. But yeah, and for this build I do not have much to talk about it, honestly. It's just a public load, guys. It's just I tried, okay? And yeah, yes, sure, we can talk about it. I'm gonna yap again about something, guys. So they're round walls, right? When they came out, they were very buggy, very annoying. Then there was a time where they were kind of sufferable, but still very annoying to work with. And now, guess what? Now they are back to very, very, very bad. I tried to put some windows on them, it doesn't work, only 2 windows or something work. Before, they used to let you also put more windows, or maybe because I was using really small round walls this time, I don't know. But it's so annoying, and I wanted to build round walls at the front of the build also, but it was very buggy, very annoying. I had to stop the recording and restart the build, and then I just decided to go with the back of the build with round walls, and so yeah, it's just very annoying in my opinion. But yeah, done. I had to vent about that. But we are good. And so I also wanted to build a bit more with paranormal stuff back, because it's been a hot minute since I've been using it, and it's a very nice build. It seems like it's perfect for the fall season. I don't know why, because it has those like autumn vibes, also more like maybe Halloween vibes, like spooky vibes, more like dark vibes, autumn vibes, I don't know, academia vibes, I don't know, all those vibes that go into the fall aesthetic, and I love that. And it's fall, guys. And every time I look at the trees outside, I'm getting so sad, because I'm like, I'm gonna get to see this for too long, because it goes so fast. They have that orange, those very, very, very warm colors, beautiful colors, like gold, yellow, orange, and they go so fast, and then nothing, naked freaking trees then. But yeah, it goes very fast, and I will have to enjoy it as much as it lasts. And when I see trees, I just stare at the trees. It just sounds very weird, but when I see those trees, I just stare at them, and I'm like, oh my god, fall is so beautiful. And so yeah, with all being said, thank you for being here, and sorry for the mouth noises I do when I have my mic. I'm still not very sure about settings and everything, and I'm trying not to make too many annoying noises, but sometimes it just doesn't work because I'm making annoying sounds. I'm annoying, okay? But that's something my boyfriend has to live with. And so yeah, maybe you too, if you listen to those voiceovers, or just mute me. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And as always, I wish you the very best, and take care of yourself. And until next time, enjoy fall. See you guys.